Welcome to the show, everybody. Another epic gaming episode of Northwest Trenches. This one's sponsored by Razer Gaming. That's right, our first sponsor on the show. This is completely real. We would never lie about having a sponsor. But yeah, they absolutely sent me this Razer Death Adder Essential that I did not buy at Walmart on sale for $25.
Yeah, we're also sponsored by Corsair. That's my headset that I use every week.
Yeah, we're
Very real
sponsored by
sponsor.
Corsair.
Very super duper awesome and real sponsor.
Yeah,
Similar
I
to
do
our
gotta say-
BetterHelp sponsorship.
BetterHelp if you ever listen to this podcast. Actually, I'm not going to say that. That's fucked up. No, that I think given some of the reactions this show has gotten out of people, I think a BetterHelp sponsorship would be very profitable.
It would also be like the antithesis of what you would think we would get a sponsor of.
It absolutely is like like that and probably Manscaped. I think because I feel like you and I we're not heavy in the ball shaving game.
Yeah.
I know I'm really not. So I think those Manscaped and BetterHelp, those would be the antithesis. I do want to say with this Razer mouse, real quick.
Okay.
The cord for it is fucking long as shit for like no reason. Like imagine, like thinking when I really took this into account, I was thinking about the here, and the thing is, I still have length. There's more. I can go farther back if I so please. So
I think it's funny.
I just find that a little fascinating.
Yeah, I think it's funny because you can plug it into your Xbox and use it as an actual mouse on your Xbox too.
Really?
Yeah, you just need a wired keyboard, I guess. So it makes sense.
Dude, I do have a wired keyboard. I need to pull it out of my storage unit, but maybe I can get into some PC gaming.
Well, technical
PC
gaming, yeah.
Yeah, PC gaming on the Xbox. Yeah, they say buy a PC. Like, yeah, bitch, I have the keyboard and mouse right here. I don't need your...
I can play 300 gigabyte Black Ops 6 on my Xbox with keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, I just spent $10,000 on a gaming computer so I can play Call of Duty in 120 FPS. What now? Yeah, fuck off, buddy. That's propaganda as far as I'm concerned.
I was very excited when it came to the Black Ops 6 reveal. They did a lot of good work when it came to piecing that together. And they went and made fun of Warzone instead of being like, it's a part of the show now. It's a part of the show. They were like, this Warzone shit, we do not want it. We just don't want it. For the first time ever, they were like, we exhausted the motif of Warzone after like 6 years.
I don't actually think I heard that part of the
It was a guy on the side asking a lady in front of the camera. He was like, what about Warzone? And she just completely ignored it. Yeah, she
some
just
guy
completely
who hasn't
biffed it, dude. She was like, what the f***
shaved his neck beard in like 3 fucking years. He smells like That's the type of person that plays Warzone. Is fat,
It was really funny because they were all hyped about everything else, and then that guy in the back going, "What about Warzone?" It was like the goofiest shit.
If I was on that stage, I'd have said, "Fuck you, get him out of here."
He's banned. He can no longer work at Activision.
I'd have treated it like a Trump rally. Like, get him out of here. He needs to be gone. We're not doing Warzone again. Warzone.
Turn off the lights.
A lot of people, they love Warzone. Me, I couldn't hate it more. I think everybody who plays Warzone is disgusting and that's what I would have gone up on that stage and done. For the record. I'm on the record as saying that, so can't. Yeah, I'm for sure saying that, I guess, is where I'm getting at. There shall be no confusion.
I can't wait for Black Ops 6 because it is all about internal affairs. It is the first Call of Duty to cover internal affairs in the government. which I think will be very interesting.
I'm very excited for that. I hope you get to assassinate more than just JFK. You know, in the original Black Ops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you get to fucking assassinate all them motherfuckers that they put in the fucking Black Ops 6 trailer.
Can you imagine if they give you a mission to kill Reagan?
I'd do it. I would be ecstatic for that mission. I would be so fucking excited. Not just because it's like Ronald Reagan and I'm like, oh, I don't like Ronald Reagan, which I don't. But I just think it would be cool. I mean, Guar, the band, they've been killing. They've killed every sitting U.S. president since like Jimmy Carter or something. Yeah. So if they can do it on the stage like a fucking dummy of the president or a costume that somebody's wearing, they chop the head off and the fucking. This is real. I've seen Guar twice and they did this twice to Joe Biden. No clue how they got his head back on. That's a different story. But just like chop his head off, let the blood fucking spew all over the fucking crowd. I think that should be the mission in Black Ops 6 for killing Reagan. You should have Guar fight alongside you, and you get to kill Reagan, and they do like a concert, like at the end of Black Ops 2, where they're spraying Reagan's fucking blood all over the crowd. I guess.
Do you remember? Do you remember the Adler guy from Cold War?
Yeah, he's coming back.
I guess the plot for him carries into Warzone for Cold War. Apparently, he was mind controlled by the communists in like the mid 80s, and then he was re-established as a good guy going into this game. But I have a weird feeling he's just gonna betray you like halfway through.
Yeah, the game. He's probably. Well, I mean, he betrays you at the end of Cold War, which I already didn't like. But no, I think Adler's gonna end up being a fucking bad guy.
Who do you think the main bad guy is if it's inside the government?
Probably just the government itself. They're the bad guy right now. So I mean, wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know. Maybe I think this game will spark some outrage. I don't know.
I hope it does. But no, I think I don't know what the whole Adler story is, the details, but my assumption is that he got brainwashed by the Soviets, and then the Americans got him back and brainwashed him to be like super pro-America and pro-CIA. So he's probably, I would assume he's probably just going to be some guy that's like, the president can do no wrong, and I also work for the CIA, and they can do no wrong. So actually, you're the bad guy for trying to dismantle the American government or whatever the fuck the plot is. That's what I think is going to happen.
Technically, this is like the same time spot as Menendez making his company and growing it out where he is. So maybe you interact with Menendez during this time too.
Yeah, wasn't Menendez's thing like he was trying to like drone strike like American Mexican food places so that he could open up his own like Latino cuisine or something like that? That was the plot of Black Ops 2.
Well, the plot of Black Ops 2 was they killed his sister, who was already hurt in a fire, by throwing a grenade that was supposed to be batted out of Mason's hand.
Yo, that's crazy that his sister dies from like being on fire because what country was Menendez from? One of them. They like spicy food down there, is what I'm saying, and I think it's a little. I think that might be a Latino reference right there. His sister dying of fire. They like hot sauce. You know, it definitely correlates.
Maybe. I just see it as maybe Menendez is secretly a part of this other side of the government. And maybe he's like
murked his ass. I thought he died in Black Ops 2.
But not during the 90s. He died in like 2025.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So he could also be under everything. He could also be under everything.
Yeah, they
along
might
with
throw
any
some
of the remaining Soviets that were mind controlling Mason.
Well, there was fucking Zakhaev.
Yeah.
From he was in Cold War. Do you think maybe he'll make a comeback as a
Maybe.
bad guy, or do you think that was just a one-off thing? Some more shit like that in there. I think it would be cool if they did at least. And I thought it was cool in general, just that specific part of Cold War and that like one moment. What'd you say? My Discord shit out.
I was getting a lot of lag. I was just making funny little side context here.
Oh, okay.
About the lag. But I think this Cold War follow-up game technically might be the most interesting Black Ops we've had in a while. And I just wonder how that's going to work out.
Yeah, without like just talking about Call of Duty the whole fucking time. Like now, I don't know. I find it very fascinating because there's always like Infinity Ward versus Treyarch, right? Like in the old games, you know, for campaign, for like the special mode, for multiplayer. And I always like the Black Ops campaigns better. And since I believe Black Ops and Black Ops 2, and I guess just by extension the other ones that I didn't fucking play, those stories I believe are 100 aren't like that shit's connected to Cold War, is it not? They didn't retcon that as story.
Well, the weird thing about Cold War is that one of the endings you can betray the U.S. like group you're in and kill Mason Woods ahead of time, but I guess that's not canon.
Yeah, it's not the canon ending.
Because Black Ops 6 has Adler in it, and it has Woods in it. So it's interesting that they would even give you the choice, which makes me think maybe they want a branching off timeline situation there.
Yeah, but I guess where I'm getting at is, am I correct in saying that the storylines from Black Ops and Black Ops 2 connect cohesively to Cold War? Like, they didn't axe any of that? So that means that this is my 11, 12-year-old, 13-year-old self's fucking vindication.
Just remember Black Ops 3 counts too somehow in this mix.
Yeah, but that's more future. I'm not worried about that for this. But my 12-year-old self is vindicated because since they put Zakhaev in Cold War, right?
Yeah.
Zakhaev is present in the story, I believe, in the first Modern Warfare for the reboot.
Yeah.
Like he's either in Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2019 or Modern Warfare 2, fucking whatever year that shit came out. So that proves to my 12-year-old self that Black Ops had the better story fucking all along. Because it was so good that they co-opted it into the mainline story of not only the new Black Ops games, but the new Modern Warfare games as well.
Yeah, they try to do this funky thing where Warzone connects the universes.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work because they never reference Mason's group at all in Modern Warfare, the new ones.
Yeah, how often do they reference fucking Call of Duty Vanguard? Probably never.
Well, that game's like World War II related. I'm not sure how much you can do with that.
It was stupid. I didn't even play it, and I knew it sucked and was stupid.
I think if they brought back the World War II Call of Duty from 2017's plot, I think that would be something.
See, that was a good game. Underrated, but pretty good game.
I don't know if they could call it World War II 2. They might have to call it something else, but
well, that's what the world is going to be calling World War 3. It's going to be World War 2, and there's going to be Normandy. There's going to be D-Day 2. They're going to call it, let's see, A B C D E-Day. They're going to call it E-Day because it's the letter after D. You know, there's going to be fucking Pearl Harbor Part 2, Pearl Harbor 2. This is just what the devs have been telling me. So take this with a grain of salt.
I honestly don't know what next year's COD brings. Especially I don't know since either. This game had a 4-year span of development, according to Treyarch. I have no clue what Sledgehammer's next game is. Well, I guess it would be Infinity Ward's turn, because Sledgehammer did 3. They did Modern Warfare 3, so I'm not sure what's next for Modern Warfare or anything that comes from Infinity Ward. They might do Ghost 2 finally after 12 years of waiting.
They might. I don't know if I would care about a ghost
But
2 if I'm
Riley
being
the
honest.
dog is canon in Modern Warfare. It connects.
Whoa,
It
whoa, Call of Duty
connects.
dog. Oh my god,
Call
dude.
of Duty
Oh my
dog
god, dude. Call of
counts.
Duty dog. They're gonna bring Call of Duty dog back into the game. Oh my god, dude. I live for Call of Duty dog.
Call of Duty dog's my best friend. That's what I want in my life.
I
Yeah.
never had a dog growing up, so when Riley was a Call of Duty ghost, he felt like my real dog.
I just remember the group leader for the Ghost Squad. He betrayed everybody, and that was the
Yeah,
main plot loop going into a possible sequel.
yeah.
Outside of that, maybe Infinity War is gonna make Infinite Warfare 2, but I don't want to play Infinite Warfare 2 ever.
Not buying that
I
one,
want to
bud.
throw it away into a
Fuck that
fire.
shit. I didn't even play. I didn't. Well, Infinite Warfare or whatever, which by the way, fucking retarded name
Yeah,
for a
awful name.
fucking Call of Duty.
Awful
Terrible
name.
name.
They just yoinked
Infinite
their own
Warfare. It never
developer name
stops.
and transformed it into a title.
Yeah. It never stops, guys. It's infinite. The
Yeah.
war in this game is fucking infinite. It'll never stop.
The gameplay loop's worse than Advanced Warfare, but it's infinite.
Yeah, I know that when Infinite Warfare came out, I had already stopped giving a shit about Call of Duty, so I was just like, I don't even fucking care. I didn't even watch the trailer even to give it a dislike. I just didn't. I, you could not have paid me enough to care about that. Like $1 million if you give a shit about even the slightest fuck about Infinite Warfare. Like, no, dude, I'm gonna stay broke on this one. Thanks for the opportunity, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I think 4-year cycle might be the way to go. I'm not sure if they would double up again. Maybe they're doing another Black Ops related game next year. But
Well,
I
like
don't know.
they're at a point too where I really feel like nobody would care if they took like a year or two off for development and just like made like a fucking banger 100% great Call of Duty.
Oh my
Because I
gosh.
feel like
Yeah.
they wouldn't be losing money. Like, well, they would lose some money for a
It
period
would
of
be
time,
like
but like
what, like
they'd make it
4.
back so quick.
It would be like, I don't know, a billion. They're missing a billion probably in the span of 2 years.
I don't know about a billion, but like I don't know, if you keep up support on the one game, and I mean obviously microtransactions
Yeah.
are the way to go when it comes to keeping money, and you know, put out shit people actually want to spend money on. I think like they'd be able to like break even, and then when the new one that they've been working for 2, 3, 4 years, well, maybe 4 years might be a little long. Regardless, where I'm getting at is it's fucking Call of Duty. If
Yeah.
they don't make a game for like a year, let's say, people are going to be hype as fuck for the next one that comes out. Regardless of anything, like
That
nobody's gonna be like,
that's
"What the fuck? They didn't come out with a new Call of Duty."
that's
Like
how I'm
nobody's gonna
starting to
be
feel
pissed
about
about that.
that's how I'm starting to feel about Battlefield. 2042 came out 2 years ago at, well,
Yeah,
more like a year and a half, but still.
and they're
But they're
making
taking
a
their
new
time,
Battlefield.
and I think it'll be interesting. I think they're
I hope
actually
so.
looking at Battlefield 1 now, like my small little video was trying to make them
Yeah,
do. Which is the smartest thing because Battlefield 1 was their peak, and then it kind of dwindled over time. So I really hope
yeah.
that
I mean,
works out.
I've definitely bitched about this on the show before, but people now will be like, "Oh, Battlefield 5 was a pretty good game," and it's like, not when it fucking came out. It
Yeah,
wasn't.
they had to
Not
patch the
until
fuck out of it.
they
But
patched
yeah.
the fuck out of it. They added a bunch of gun rebalances nobody fucking cared for, and then they came out with the Pacific Theater shit. That was really cool. Everybody was hyped. Then they rebalanced the guns again. Nobody fucking liked it. And then I think they reverted that rebalance back to how it was. And now it's a great game. Now it's fun to play. I enjoy playing Battlefield 5. But for all the fucking time that it was up and like getting live service and patches and all that shit, like it was popular, there was a good player base, like it fucking sucked. That game was shit. It was fucking garbage. And then 2042 came out, and I played it for a little bit, and I was like, this is just Apex Legends that you can play Conquest on. That's all this is. So I've heard mumblings that there will be in-game ads in the new Battlefield, and if that's true, not fucking buying it. But if they get rid of that, I'll happily buy the new Battlefield.
Yeah, I think if it's World War I or II at this point, because that is now the proven strategy yet again, going back in time to that section of time.
It'd be cool if they did Vietnam.
It'd be
I'd
cool if
like
they
that.
brought Bad Company back and they made
Yeah,
it
oh
more
dude, if
modern.
they brought Bad Company back, oh my god, that would be so sick. I
I would
want
play the
Haggard
hell out
again.
of that.
I want to fucking hear Haggard just tell a fucking story that just has no point to it. Like that Haggard was my favorite part of both Bad Company games.
I was talking about how the third party of pretty much everything is on the rise. When it comes to politics, you have Mr. RFK coming up.
Yeah.
When it comes to soda, Dr. Pepper is coming up very, very high.
The doctor's on the come up,
doctor's
boys.
coming, baby. Same thing with football. There is the NFL, the CFL, and now the UFL coming out of nowhere as the third. Basketball is a monopoly. I can't count that. Wrestling, there's a 1 and a 2 with WWE, All Elite Wrestling, and then everybody else. It's just quite literally everything is getting that third party, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, I think that probably just boils down to people wanting fucking more options, I guess. Because, like, I don't know, the world's getting bigger and bigger. There's more and more shit for, more so online, I guess. There's more shit day by day for you to see and, like, learn about and stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me at all that that phenomenon would be happening.
Speaking of which, it is kind of still in its early phases here, but for live streaming, it would be Twitch and then YouTube. And then the third brand would be like Kick or Rumble.
Right. Yeah, Rumble was pretty big for a while with like the Republicans. That shit kind of
they had Trump on there like every day.
Yeah, dude. They had big pop-up on their fucking everybody's gay except for me. I'm the least gay guy that's ever been around on the planet. That's what they tell me, just on Rumble. But that shit fucking fell off. I was I threw on this Megadeth t-shirt, and like this is one of my favorite t-shirts. I love this shirt a lot. It's got a cool graphic on the back. But I was just thinking about, like, imagine being like 15, 16-year-old in the 1980s. You come back home from like walking down to the record store to your mom, and your mom's like Christian conservative mom. She's like, "Oh, what record did you get at the record store?" And then you pull out, "Oh, I got the new Megadeth." Just imagining like just some fucking, crosses her T's, dots her I's, fucking conservative Christian woman just being like, "They're called Megadeth? That's terrible." And then just like locking her son in the room in his room for buying a Megadeth album. I was laughing at that before the show a bit.
That kind of gives me the image of like an Anthony Fantano type in the 90s going, "Who the fuck is Megadeth? Why are they popular? This album was a 2." I can imagine a video guy like that in the 90s being like that.
Yeah. And if somebody were to give a Megadeth album a 2, well, at least a classic one of that era, like 80s to the early 90s, they're going to give it a 2. I'm going to fucking punch your lights out, buddy, because you're just flat out wrong. You're flat out wrong. All of them were bangers back then.
Oh, man.
I did want to read you this fucking comment I found. So I was watching before I hopped in this call and we started the show. I was watching the new the U.S. Army upload. as of 22 hours ago. It is a new upload from the U.S. Army's channel.
Do they say Harrison Butker-esque statements about masculinity?
I don't think so. I don't know. They were just the video title is called "Day in the Life Infantryman, U.S. Army." So they're just talking about, like, there's one guy and he's like, "Yeah, man, I was born in Mexico and I wanted to give back to the country." He didn't actually sound like that.
Yeah,
but
you're adding an accent. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Hey, Brendan Schaub did it, and he had his fucking special, his shitty comedy special,
Adam Sandler
plastered
did it
on
in
Netflix.
the 90s. You're fine.
So, yeah, I was watching this video, and I mean, it was overall pretty good watch, I would say. And I was like, well, I wonder what the comments are. Yeah, you know, I just want to see what people are saying about this video. And most of the shit is just like, hoo-ah, fucking like, yeah, I remember my time in the Army was fucking awesome, like shit like that. And then I scroll down to this one guy. He's typing primarily in capital letters. So he posted Rakasan 75 to 76, 3rd Battalion, 187th Infantry, 11 Bravo, 3rd Squad Leader, greatest of all time, GOT. Married and had 3 children, all born in different duty stations. Had MOS of 11 Bravo Infantry and 11 Charlie indirect fire infantry. Medic, 91 Bravo, 91 Echo, 40 dental specialist. I'm an old veteran now. Thank you for your service, brother. Michael out.
Damn.
He ended it by saying, Michael out.
Like he's there in person talking to
Yeah, like
guy.
he's there and he's talking to these like 2 Army guys from the video who are being interviewed. And then I looked at his fucking name. His name is Michael Benoit.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't think he's related to the wrestler, but there might be a chance.
I'm gonna respond to his comment right now and fucking ask. we gotta be sure.
Are you related to Chris Benoit? I need to know. I'm concerned. Are you related to Chris Benoit?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Replied just now. Clicked reply. Are you related to Chris Benoit?
I have no clue.
So I hope this old guy
as close as ASMR level. By the way, I just did it as a joke.
Oh, welcome to Northwest Trenches being racist ASMR.
Oh, there's a lot.
This is the being Chinese ASMR video you guys have wanted. Oh, I am so Chinese. I so very. I saw very Chinese right now. I saw a dog walking down the street. I said, I'm gonna name him Dinner. So yeah, that's
that was blowing out the mic, but it was pretty decent, honestly. And we are not trying to insult those people. It was just a joke.
No, we love the Chinese. We adore the Chinese on this show. In fact, Ulterior, who's your favorite Chinese person?
I can't say the ruler of China or I'm in trouble. So
no, you can say whatever Chinese person you want. In fact, it might be better off if you say the current president of China is your favorite Chinese person.
I might get in trouble here, but I believe Jackie Chan is Chinese. I might have to double check.
He is Chinese. You're good. He is Chinese.
We're good. Because it probably would be Jackie Chan. That guy is fucking cool. He's hanging out with Chris Tucker on Rush Hour 2. Rush Hour 2 might be my favorite of the Rush Hours, honestly.
Yeah, my personal favorite, Chiang Kai-shek. He originally was Chinese, but he took him and all of his army guys and a bunch of other Chinese people to Taiwan, and I guess they became Taiwanese. Because, spoiler alert, Chinese people, I'm pro-Taiwan. Altair, are you pro-Taiwan?
Honestly,
do you think Taiwan should be a part of China?
There's a border
or should
there.
Be on its own?
There's a border there, so I would assume it's its own place. But
yeah, so we're pro-Taiwan on this show.
Who watch this show, we understand the concerns of
no, we don't. I don't.
That president.
I don't. Fuck you.
Yeah. But that
You think Taiwan ain't a country?
Yeah, I mean, there is a border there. At least people have drawn up a border there. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it should be a separate thing. It's kind
It
of like how
absolutely should be. I'm
India
being on.
has
I'm
that
not joking.
one
It
little
should
separate
actually be its
spot
own
there,
thing.
right next to it.
Kashmir.
Yeah, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's believe it or not, that's actually a disputed territory with China. So you can see that the Chinese Communist Party has a history of not being able to distinct what a country is. Or something that they do not own. They have no
I don't know.
idea.
Maybe they're like Russia, where it's like, well, we want the land,
They are
even
like
if no
Russia.
one lives there. We want the land.
Yeah. No, they're absolutely like Russia in that regard.
Yeah.
That's like that's a 100% astute observation. Not to get too much into geopolitics here, just because I think it's not entertaining to talk about. Personally, the Shane Deep State Conspiracy Minute here. China is currently using Russia in their weakened state with the whole Ukraine shit going on as a means to essentially make Russia a Chinese puppet, but make them a very powerful one. That's
there
what
could
my
be a
opinion
chance
on that
that
is.
could be a real thing.
I just
picture that potentially being a thing.
From the outside looking in,
until like 10 years from now.
Yeah, like from the outside looking in, that's kind of like, I don't know, all of the signs are there because there are other places that are puppet governments for China. All the fucking signs are there for Russia to become one of China's little puppets.
Oh man,
some shit.
I just know for a long time there was concerns about Russia still wanting to be attached to all of the countries that are bordered to it. And then everybody was like, oh shit, that's real, when they had a fight with Ukraine recently.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is real.
It kind of does make sense there that you would be concerned about that now.
Yeah, I believe that. I think, I mean, they're going after Ukraine. Realistically, they would like to have the whole country under their control. And they've taken shots at the Baltic states, not like literal shots, but they have said in Russian state media, like, oh, we could take over the Baltics.
Yeah.
Oh, we could take over Finland. Oh, we could take over Poland. And it's like, well, that's really weird because those were all former Soviet territories, with the exception of Finland.
It just seems like puppet-wise, I would look there first before anything involving China controlling Russia as an idea.
It's a different story.
I think it would be more apparent to look at the Baltics over time and see if they start joining up with Russia against Ukraine. Well,
they don't want everybody. The thing is the Baltic states do not want any part of being under Russian control. My thing with like my theory with China comes from the difference. I'm using too many big words on a podcast where we act retarded, so I apologize, audience. But China's foreign policy is to stretch its tentacles into anything it can. Russia's foreign policy is similar, but it doesn't want maybe the world control that China wants. Like Russia they're focused more on Europe. And I mean, they have shit going on in Africa and in the Middle East, but their primary thing is being a considerable force politically and militarily in Europe. Whereas China wants to be that political military force across the entire world. That is their main idea. And that's not me like saying some fucked up shit. That's like actually true about their foreign policy. I'm just making faces
because my brain brought up a new section of topic here.
Go for it. This is boring.
I'm yoinking it from another person's video, Stan's, friend of Ludwig. I'm stealing this topic. Apparently, the British Parliament has like booted out the Prime Minister, I believe, like 4 times in the span of like a year.
Yeah, they fucking every guy that's up there. They fucking hate him.
And they were like, we don't like this guy who's currently in office because he can't play soccer. He just sucks at soccer.
Are you
and we
fucking
don't like
serious?
him. Yeah.
Is that actually why?
It's that, and he has like weird laws for 16-year-olds to be in army camps for like a year and then go
like
back to
forced?
school.
They have to?
Yeah. Like he's
Dude,
trying to
that's
put
fucking
that as
weird.
like a law. And they were like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would we do that? We're not fighting anybody. You're stupid. And he was just like, well, I don't want to be prime minister or whatever position I am. So I'm just going to have an election and you guys can vote for a new guy. I don't fucking care anymore.
Wow. That's
Get me
crazy.
out of here.
Well, like, I know, so, like, the thing with, like, Great Britain or England or whatever the formal fucking name is. By the way, stupid country. They have, like, 9 fucking different names for their
United
country.
Kingdom,
That's retarded.
Britain, Great Britain.
We have 3, okay? We have U.S., USA, America.
America.
No, but the thing with the British military is right now, like, I don't know if you've seen in the news, like, the U.S. military, pretty much at large, with the exception of maybe the Marine Corps and the Coast Guard, are having, like, the British military is having a problem with recruiting in the same way we are, even though the only difference being that they're a much smaller country. So I think what he was trying to do with that military camp thing is try and invigorate the youth to want to join the military. But the way that that's not the way you do it. The way you make the youth want to join the military, make your country worth fucking fighting for. I mean, come on. Why do you think America's fucked? I mean, the demographics are all fucking have diarrhea all over them and people are just drinking cum or whatever. Like, nobody wants to fucking serve in the military because, you know, nobody looks
why
at
do
America.
I want to join the military if I can just Twitch stream and get my payment that way?
Yeah, no, literally. So yeah, I mean, like, you should want to build your country up to be worth fighting for, and unfortunately the only way to do that is nationalism, which I think nationalism can be good in some like some aspects, but like nationalism can be such a slippery slope that it can very quickly turn into essentially Nazi Germany, where it's just like people are like, yeah, I'm proud to be a German, yeah, this Hitler guy rules, fuck it, he's saying kill the Jews, let's do it, guys.
Put our chips in the basket, we're ready.
Yeah, that's the slippery slope nationalism can bring you down, and you saw shit like that happen in Italy too, and there's plenty of other places. I'm gonna try to get us out of this
continuous country talk.
I'm sorry, I hear geopolitics and I'm like, dog, this is way more interesting than what we have going on in America right now.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, all we have is yet another court case being done with the Hunter Biden stuff. And I straight up have not paid attention to it. Again.
No,
just like the Trump stuff, I did not pay attention. So I asked my parents, and they were like, oh, he was just doing some stupid shit that
he was smoking crack. He was fucking smoking crack, fucking hookers. Like, I think he was looking at child porn or something on the laptop, but they didn't charge him for that.
Ugh.
And I guess while he was doing all this, he had a gun. And they're like, okay, I guess he had a gun. We're Democrats. We hate guns. So I guess we'll put Hunter Biden to court. That's kind of probably how the fucking thing went.
All right, I'm going to quickly leapfrog from that into something completely different. The hot dog eating contest has
Nathan's hot dog eating contest?
They have officially dropped Joey Chestnut and the Kobayashi guy who always gets second.
Those guys are the fucking champs, though.
Yeah, they dropped both of them.
What is this? It's a no professionals contest. It's the Nathan's fucking hot dog eating contest.
It's because Joey Chestnut and the Kobayashi guy endorsed a vegan hot dog.
Oh.
And that's why they got fired.
Oh, that's base. Dude, that's base. That's based as fuck.
So
veganism? How about being gay? How
But
about being a faggot?
but what's wild is that Joey Chestnut has been winning this contest for like 20 years straight. And they
Yeah,
went,
that
you know
dude.
what? Fuck it. We're doing a 1v1 pay-per-view style of eating
What?
hot dogs around the
No
same time.
way. Are they actually?
Yeah, and it's going to be all vegan hot dogs as just being a bitch towards this system, which I think is awesome. I
Dude,
don't
that's
know.
so
Maybe that could be the next World War. It could just be hot dog eating contest
Dude,
in America.
that's what's gonna spark it off. There's gonna be all the there's gonna be all the there's gonna be the well, the guy's name is Japanese, so I guess
Kobayashi.
yeah, Kobayashi. So Japan, America, and the West, they're allied with Japan. So we'd be supporting him.
Mm.
And I guess because there's nobody else for everybody else in the world to support, they'll be supporting what was the other guy's name?
Chestnut.
Yeah, Joey Bustinut or whatever his name is, and that'll be World War III. Whose guy actually downed the most dogs?
Do you think after 20 years of eating hot dogs and other competitive foods, after this one against Kobayashi, do you think Chestnut's gonna retire? You're it lagged and you just have a serious face. This is. I'm probably gonna have to ask the question again. What's up?
Yeah. It cut out for me.
Okay.
What was the question?
You froze and you're just like this. But do you think after this 1v1, do you think Chestnut's gonna retire?
I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know enough about the Nathan's hot dog eating contest to really make a definitive statement on Joey Chestnut's hot dog eating career.
I just know in other sports, technically that's a sport, so technically this does link in basketball wise. Tonight, the 14th,
They're gonna have the basketball eating contest.
tonight on the 14th, there might be the end of the NBA Finals. The Celtics are up 3-0 against the Mavericks.
Okay.
That's my basketball news. My football
Wait,
news
the game
different.
is the game currently going on right now?
It is tonight.
Oh shit!
But
is LeBron gonna be there?
he might be in the stands just to be
I
like,
ain't
"Good
watching.
job, Jason Tatum on the Celtics. You did it. Nice job. Can I join your team?"
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
he's like, "Thanks, LeBron James. I appreciate that."
Football wise, Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars, owned by a billionaire, has signed the highest paid quarterback extension, tied with Joe Burrow. And now Patrick Mahomes, 2-time MVP, is the 10th most paid player in the NFL.
Damn, son. Got to get some of that Patrick Mahomes money up in here. You know what I'm saying, my boy?
It's just that
let's rob, motherfucker. Let's rob Patrick Mahomes at gunpoint.
Right.
Let's rob this motherfucker.
It's just funny because Mahomes signed that extension that was like record breaking, like 4 years ago, and now literally 9 guys are getting paid more than him. Which is very fucking funny.
Dude. Get fucked, you fucking funny. Irish bastard. Actually, you know what? This is actually I'm Irish. This is a disgrace to my people's legacy in this country. Irishman always getting put down by the white man. I tell you what.
It's just a interesting tabloid because Mahomes has done more than pretty much all of the 9 people getting paid more than him. So it's kind of ridiculous that he's not asking for more money right now. Especially with Travis Kelce trying to retire early. So
do you think he could get away with asking for more money?
Well, I mean, it was 10 years, $520, but there's like 2 years void. So I guess he could try to ask during this off season and be like, dude, I know I got this 10-year thing. Can you add like 4 more? Can you just add like 4? I'm just four more for like 120, please. I just need something here, you know?
Right.
That might be the play he goes after, is extending it out even further, so he can be a lifetime Chief, which is a funny statement.
He should just fucking start playing baseball like Michael Jordan.
I mean, he was a twofer. He was doing football and baseball at the same time in college.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah,
Holy shit, both. What a machine.
He did both.
Holy fuck.
He was a Bo Jackson after Bo Jackson.
You know, with a work ethic like that, it's really not hard to see how he's the 10th most paid player. Because in the grand scheme of things, there's like, what, hundreds?
Yeah, there's like 342 or something like that players.
Yeah. Like, being the 10th highest paid, that's like pretty good. I mean, shows you have put in the fucking work. I wonder who the least paid player is in the NFL. I'm gonna look that up actually.
Well, I know there are some guys that sign 1 year 400 somethings, and there's other guys that sign 1 year 22,000, like super low ball, like below minimum
22,000.
Yeah.
Wait, 22,000 salary for a year.
Yeah, that's below minimum wage, but they technically they technically get it in 17 or 18 weeks. So it works out. Like, that's a big chunk of money for 4 months of work.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That makes a lot of sense to me. Because I'm just thinking, I make like, I don't know, like a little... I think I make like $34,000 a year. And that's if I work 40 hours a week, 5 days a week for like the entire year, basically.
Yeah.
So I hear 22 and I'm like, holy fuck, maybe I do have it pretty good after all. But no, like
22 I guess over if you 4 put months is pretty fucking good, dude.
Yeah, if you put it like in the timeline, in like a timeline kind of thing, that makes a shit ton of sense to me.
I just can't believe that some people are getting paid $400,000 for those 4 months, and then like quarterbacks are getting paid like $50 million for those.
They're getting paid a quarter, 25 cents.
Dude, that'd be the worst contract ever, but I would take it so I could be on the field for a game.
That would be fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. That would be for somebody who fucking is like has football autism. That's what you could pay somebody who's just autistic about football.
I know Logan Paul signed like a 1-day contract with the Browns, I think. I don't even know if they paid him properly. Mr. Beast signed with the Jaguars for like a week.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, he signed for like a week, and they gave him like $100,000 for it, I think.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, he was on the Jags for like a week. He could play and like throw the ball and shit on actual practice field.
What?
Yeah. It's one of his older videos from like 2 years ago at this point, but it was also because the Jaguars are like the worst team in the world.
They were like, if we put Mr. Beast on, we'll make it to the fucking Super Bowl, guys.
Yeah. If we have Mr. Breast,
swear to God,
at quarterback, we can do a lot of damage with his skinny twig body.
I like when people will like edit a picture of Mr. Beast to be like fucking morbidly obese.
Mr. Obese.
Yeah, we're back. We're so back.
I'm gonna have to cut out all these pauses, which will make it funnier when we have to explain that there's pauses.
Yeah. By the way, everybody, there is pauses if you haven't noticed this deep into this episode of the show yet.
If it looks like there's a lot of cuts, And throughout, it's because somebody's freezing.
It's because there is.
Yeah.
It's because there are a bunch of guns.
I'll probably record for an extra 2 minutes just to make sure we have an hour here from all the lag spots.
Yeah, that's all right. It's probably me that's the one fucking up because for some reason my computer, I don't know, maybe Razer is doing this to me.
Dude.
By the way, Razer would never our new sponsor Razer would never fucking do this to me.
I will not put their logo in any corners, but if it does become an actual sponsor, I would put it in the corner. And I would even put down, check out our link, our custom link, and use code whatever. Yeah. I'll do it.
Yeah. You use code GAY69 for fucking 20% off.
Use code NW Trenches for 13% off your next order.
Yeah. Use code NWA Boops with attitude for 20% off. For 420% off.
Dude, 420% off. That's a good deal. Would you get multiple items free for 420% off?
Technically, yeah. Technically, yes. I think you could, or you'll get it for a negative price, which means you're being paid for whatever item you're getting.
Dude, you
which
buy
would be
a
awesome.
TV and you get paid $240 on top.
Yeah,
that's
dude,
a
fuck
good
yeah.
deal.
Dude, I would kill for that deal. We
That's
give you
my
money
tax
for
return right there. I need that.
Yeah. You give me money for taking your shit. Okay, bet. I'll do it right now.
I feel like if anybody was offering me $600 to just buy something from their lot of stuff, I would do it.
Yeah, I'd do it. As long as I'm not paying over $600 for, well, no.
As long as there's no even weird NDA financial shit behind it.
Yeah.
And as long as it's not a down payment on buying an item.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would pass up being paid to take something, even if it's something they don't want.
Can you imagine Chris Chan selling Sonichus and he gives you $100 per issue?
I couldn't imagine that, considering the fact that Chris Chan is fucking horrible with money, and anytime he gets it, he buys Legos and My Little Pony figurines, I guess.
I understand that itch to buy more Legos now because I made a set over Christmas this past Christmas time. But I also understand that if you over collect something, then that's probably some kind of tism there. I'm not sure what kind, but probably some kind.
I mean, for me, I definitely have gun autism because I have
yeah.
I have 4 guns within eyesight. I can look forward, there's a gun. I look over here, there's 2 of them. I look back, there's another one. But I don't have 9,000 guns. I have 8 or 9 guns. My dad has fucking 20 something of the things.
Well, I think that just comes with the territory then.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand, not to get too political, but I'm probably going to anyway. I don't understand how somebody can have a wall of Funko Pops and be like, what? Well, why does somebody need more than one gun?
Yeah,
it's okay. What do you need? What do you need $3,000 worth of Funko Pops that you're standing in front of talking to me? What do you need that for?
Yeah.
Explain to me what you need it for.
I have posters and stuff in my room, but I don't staple random action figures to my wall and shit.
Yeah. I got a new poster. It's right here. I wanted to we could use that as the thumbnail. Me, Soy Jack.
He got what on his wall? Question mark. It's like the Asmongold gums. Bleeding gums. Splaying it on the wall. Hell yeah.
No, I did put that there to liven up the podcast studio. Also, it is It's a Tyler Childers poster, and I saw him live in Virginia Beach 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Going on 2 weeks ago. So my sister ordered posters for her boyfriend, who was also there, and me, the MVP of the trio.
Hell
I'm just
yeah.
kidding.
The third wheel and a half of the trio.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
You guys are going to breakfast? Can I come?
Yeah, that's yeah. No, that whole trip was fucking awesome. I'd never seen the ocean before, so I got to see that for the first time. We got to harass the wildlife. There's like crabs running around. We went to the beach at night at one point, and there are crabs fucking running around all over the place.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we were like fucking with them and like picking them up and shit and like pissing them off. And my sister's boyfriend, he got pinched on the finger by one of the crabs. The U.S. military fucking yelled at us while we were doing that.
Don't touch the crabs. They're turning into mirelurks. Leave them alone.
We're trying to put bombs on those. Maybe don't fuck with them.
we put human growth hormone inside of their system.
Yeah, we're injecting the crabs with Tren. Do not fuck with them. They're volatile right now. They just got a fresh dose of Trenbolone straight into the fucking shell.
What were they concerned about, though?
So, like, the beach we were at, well, it was Virginia Beach. I guess there is only one beach there, the Virginia one. So, like, where we were on Virginia Beach, if you walked, let's see, so if you're walking out to the ocean and you take a left, which would be the viewer's right and your right, eventually you hit a fence and it says U.S. government.
There's a freeze here. Just so you know, there's a freeze. I'm gonna keep talking until you come back. There's a freeze here. Oh Lord in heaven. Oh Lord, it's still going. Hold on. That shit's still busted. Ooh, it's gonna take a second. I'm glad I have enough coffee where I can just kind of ramble while this tries to pop back in. You might disconnect. I don't know. A little bit concerning. Still frozen.
Government property.
And
I may or may not. All right, yeah.
All right.
Where did I leave off at?
Something about government property lagged its way through.
So, if you're going out to the beach and you went left and you kept walking down to the beach, there is a fence that said property of the U.S. government, no trespassing, and oh fuck, are you still there?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, all right. You looked frozen. I was like, I was fucking like tweaking for a bit. No, but you hit that fence, and I may or may not have taken a picture of me flipping off the U.S. government property, no trespassing sign, which I did. But no, we were like hanging out around there for a little bit, like catching crabs and shit. And then we kind of walked a ways down the beach, and it was dark at this point, so like you couldn't really see people. But some dude came out on the government side of the fence, so I can only assume it was like because that's like a naval base right there or something. Like they do Navy shit. Marine Corps is part of the Navy, so I assume it was some U.S. Marine Corps military police coming out. Yeah. But he kept like waving his flashlight at us and shit and like yelling at us, and all three of us, we just kind of looked at each other and we're like, yeah, we don't fucking hear him. He kept fucking walking.
That's sick.
Yeah, that guy, he fucked off after a while, so that was good.
I went to the CNN Plaza in Nashville. And,
that sounds like hell.
There was a security guy, and it was during prime COVID hours. But there was a security guy, and he was like, you guys can't be here. You need ID. And we just kept walking. We just walked right past him and explored the location. And then we went back to him, and he was like, you're not supposed to be here. And we were like, but we were here. And we just walked out.
Well, we're here now,
yeah,
so
we
what are you going to do
showed
about
up,
it?
dude. Get out of here.
fucking shoot me. I dare you.
Oh man.
Messing with like security is the best thing ever because the only thing they can truly do, unless you're like being violent with them, is they can just call the police, and the police response times generally are fucking garbage. So like they can say, "Oh, I'm gonna call the cops," and you can just respond like, "I'm gonna call cops," and we'll fucking walk away and then drive away, and the police aren't going to do anything because they don't really give a fuck. So yeah, to all the viewers out there, if you ever see a security guard, fucking mess with them. They can't do shit.
Yeah,
like they're not. They can't arrest you.
Just don't get in their face if you're drunk, because then they can beat the shit out of you. But like
everybody out there, I'm looking you in the eyes right now. Kill the next security guard you see.
Can't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a joke. That's clipped out of context, though.
It is a joke. This is a joke. This goes out to the CIA operative watching me through this fucking webcam right now. That was a fucking joke.
Microsoft, we know you track our calls. Leave us alone.
Yeah, I'm fucking watching you, Bill Gates. Got my eye on you there.
All right. Well, that was Northwest Trenches episode 22 with Shane and myself, Ronnie Guy, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace out, boys.
Baba Booey.